Offside Sports continues from the Loft 100 Studios in Southern California, presented by Turtlebox Audio. Find their incredible lineup of portable speakers at turtleboxaudio.com. And thank you to Harry Arnett, Mark Wahlberg, everybody at Municipal for being the official wardrobe sponsor of Offside Sports. Municipal, bet on yourself. Find them at municipal.com. Remember, if you're a member of the Municipal family already, send our producer Sean a pic of you wearing your gear. Sean Mercer at sullyentgroup.com. We'll give you a shout out right here on Offside Sports. NFL season is here. College football season is here. I'm sorry about your Alabama Crimson Tide,
It's over.
Dave.
It's over.
It's over. Season's over, bro. And they say, well, you know, one loss does not make a season.
Oh, it did.
It's, oh my God, did they look bad against Florida State?
Absolutely.
It was great. It was a great weekend of college football for week number one. I love the fact that Miami and Notre Dame have renewed pleasantries.
Yes.
And immediately you saw the Catholics versus convicts, you know, sign. I'm one of those who believes that has to be, that's like SC Notre Dame. You've got to have Miami Notre Dame every single season.
Yeah, well, Mario Cristobal is doing a great job at Miami getting that program back. You saw the Miami alum that showed up, and that's what I think it takes, is bringing that program back, because you don't have really anything that far east that brings it all together.
No.
And you need it. College football needs it. You need the whole map covered.
It was awesome. Quickly before we talk about the Chiefs, did I see Bill Belichick's girlfriend walk up to him on the field during their game against TCU?
You did.
Was it to say, like,
Whispered something in his
your
ear.
Hot Pockets are done? Do you want me to bring it to you? Or what? That's Bill Belichick in a game.
And it was mid-game. It was not like right before or right before halftime or before second half. It was mid-game.
That's like when my dad was a practicing attorney.
Yeah.
Me walking into the middle of the courtroom, Dad, we need lunch money. Or, are you effing kidding me? Unbelievable. I say he's one and done when he realizes, yeah, the college game ain't for me.
Oh my gosh, it was embarrassing. I mean, not only did he put out a horrible effort first day, and everybody's watching, it was the only game going on.
Yeah.
But to have your girlfriend, who everyone talks about the age difference, come up and go, I think I hear the ice cream truck. Do you have any go? It's like, what are we doing here? I mean, you've drawn more attention to it.
And you and I, being parents of college football players.
Oh my God.
What do you think about Bill as a leader of young men that age? I don't see it. I just don't. The NFL, I think, great, but I think he was great. He also had Tom that made him look great.
Sure.
I don't know about him being a leader of
Hey,
college.
if Bill was such a good coach, why was Drew Bledsoe the starting quarterback until he got hurt? I mean, maybe you should have saw that Tom had more talent. Maybe Bill wasn't all that.
Maybe Bill Belichick just one big phony when it comes down to brass tacks. All right, are the Kansas City Chiefs, dominance the last couple of years in Super Bowls, whether they won or lost, they're getting back to the big game. And you're doing something right if you're Andy Reid and you're the Hunt family, if in fact your NFL team is continuing to do that. Love or hate them, you cannot deny the fact that is a incredible organization. They find the talent, they nurture the talent, and they put them out onto the football field. Allison, are they still one of those teams where you look at and say, don't count them out? I'd be willing to throw my money on the fact that the Chiefs are getting back to the Super Bowl? Or are they starting to hit that point where some people are getting older, other people in the NFL have caught them or have surpassed them?
I think that they are still a team to watch. Oh, you cannot discount Patrick Mahomes ever.
Must see TV
We've seen him play on one leg. I mean, the kid's, we've seen him make plays that you think it's over. It is 3rd and 100, and he somehow pulls it off.
Yeah.
And he's brilliant. And I also don't think you can discount Andy Reid. I mean, as a coach and a leader, I think he is phenomenal. I think he does things with his teams that other head coaches just have not been able to capture.
Dave, do you look at Kansas City right now and think, okay, if somebody's holding a gun to your head, oh yeah, they'll go back to the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, so again, I already told you in the last segment, not a big fan of the Cowboys. I'm not a fan of the Chiefs at all.
And I both.
I'm a big Andy Reid fan, though, because I do think he's the best coach in this league. Look what he did with the Philadelphia organization. Then he went to Kansas City, got that interview, and for Charger fans who have never won a Super Bowl, his plan was going KC and then going to San Diego at the time to interview for the Charger job. Never made it to San Diego, and he has won with the Chiefs. As Allison's right, when you get the quarterback, the right quarterback, it shows what can happen. It also shows maybe how bad Donovan McNabb was in Philadelphia because Mahomes and Reed have made this work. Kelce's now, believe it or not, Kelce's older than Rob Gronkowski. He's lost a lot of weight. Last year, it looked like he kind of ate his way through a couple buffets, but it looks like he's lost a lot of weight. But it's still, this is the age where, I don't wish injury on anybody, but this is where injuries happen. As you get older, your body breaks down. I don't think Travis Kelce is as important to that team as before. A lot of people will say, including myself, the referees helped Casey out a lot in the last 2 minutes of games. Here's the deal. Kansas City's for real this year, Mike, because if anyone has looked at the schedule, the NFL has bent over backwards for the Chiefs. The Chiefs have one tough game on the road the entire year. That's November 2nd at the Buffalo Bills. Every other tough game, Philadelphia, Ravens, Chargers, they're all at home. Even the Charger game where they open the season is in Brazil.
Right.
That's a Charger home game. They don't have to go to LA and play the Chargers there. So every game they have that's a tough game is at home, except for one game on November 2nd. That team will probably go 16-1 or 15-2, and we're going to see them host the playoffs all the way through the AFC.
Well, and now we have the added, which we talked about last week, the Travis Taylor Swift engagement, which is now that's also going to, and kudos to the NFL. More eyes on it means more money. I get it. So the more they can show her and talk about, or the teams or the broadcasters talk
over
about,
$300 million.
Yeah. You talk about that, then you're going to add to the coffers of the NFL. I look at the Chiefs, and Dave, you mentioned how the refs may help them in some. I'm sorry.
Have you seen the meme about that?
Oh yeah,
there's a meme
Mahomes and the referee switching jerseys.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Well, one came out this week of a referee crew standing there, the four of them, and underneath it says Travis Kelce's groomsmen.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just they're going to be good. I get it, but I'll put you both on the spot right now. I'm curious who a couple shows ago we told you who we thought the top 4 teams in the NFL on both sides were NFC, AFC. But can you, if I put you on the spot right now, can you tell me who you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? Way ahead of, I get it.
Yeah,
but who do you think? Fun. Right off the top of your head, who do you think?
All right, I'm not gonna go popular opinion on this one. I know the popular opinion are 2 other teams, but I'm gonna go to the AFC. I will take the Ravens this time.
Okay.
I think Lamar Jackson gets past where he's been, and I also think the Rams in the NFC get there. So I'm going to Rams-Ravens Super Bowl.
Why the Rams?
The Rams were so good with the young players that they had a year ago.
Okay.
The fact that they're the least penalized team with all those rookies is amazing what they're running over there with Sean McVay. So I think the quarterback knows it might be his last season. At the same time, you got Devontae Adams to go with Puka. They got a good running game. I'm going with the Rams. I think the Rams were really close to knocking the Eagles out last year. And if it wasn't for all the snow, I think the Rams would have beat the Eagles in that game.
Allison, putting you on the spot, just off the top of your head.
Okay, there's so many teams I would love to see in it. Like, I'd love to see the Lions get there, but I'm going to say Bills, Commanders.
Oh, see, and the Commanders are a team that I've seen people talk about, but a lot of them they're rated a little too high. Are we really sold on the Commanders?
Oldest team in the league, not.
Yeah.
Oldest team in the league.
And are they going to be able to kind of replicate what they did last year? It's funny, none of us chose the Lions. And I think the Lions will be another team this year that is going to be stacked. And I love Dan Campbell, and I think it would be so great.
Well, they have a new offensive coordinator and a new defense coordinator. So
and maybe that
works.
Okay, so we'll see how they mesh. I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to get Bills-Eagles in the Super Bowl. And I think that, you talk about the Ravens. Ravens are going to be scary good. Because I think Lamar Jackson, as he continues to mature as a quarterback and realizes, okay, I still have the legs to get me out of a lot of problems.
Yep.
But now you see a better pocket presence with a guy like Lamar Jackson. But I think with what the Bills have gone through the last couple of years and what they've got coming back, what they've added to them as far as that team is concerned. And I think that game against the Chiefs in Orchard Park will not be a preview of a AFC championship. It could almost, I don't know, something's telling me it could almost be like a torch passing.
The Bills always beat the Chiefs in the regular season.
And then they
can't.
they don't show up when it happens.
I want Josh Allen to get there. I really do. I love
do
that
too.
kid. I just love his story.
It would be so great,
his
and for a team, we lose sight of the fact that a team getting to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, I don't think will ever happen again. The fact that team, the Buffalo organization, did is amazing. Okay, so who are your two again?
I'm going Ravens, Rams.
Allison?
Bills, Commanders.
Okay, and I'm going to go with Bills and the Eagles.
Okay.
All right.
Good deal.
And you always talk about whenever you give predictions, nobody's ever going to know.
I'm going to tell you in January. What did I tell you? I told you it was going to be the Eagles and Titans. I told you.
I know. I'll be saying that too. I told you the 49ers would step up.
I told you the Lions were going to win the Super Bowl. All right, if the baseball season ended today, even with the wild card, only 3 out of the 12 teams would be a first-time World Series winner. And when you see the wild card matchups, is MLB going to have a ratings issue when it comes to the World Series itself? We'll let you know when Offside Sports returns right after this.